A quick reaction to Real Madrid versus Valencia.
Expected goals would see Valencia win this game.
So this is the perfect example why XG doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense sometimes.
1.85 to 1.75. There you go.
To be fair, they did have some chances. They had some chances in the first half.
Oh, Luis, how you love praising Real Madrid.
One thing I would say, Dan's sarcasm is second to none.
No, actually, guys, when the Real Madrid plays well and they are effective like we've seen today, I'm so happy because I enjoy watching them and watching a good football. Today, for periods on the game, we saw a very good Real Madrid. I was impressed once again with Camavinga in the middle of the park. I think he did a pretty good job holding and also creating from the back, breaking those lines. Vinicius, once again, we talked about him. He was focused. He was concentrated. He wanted to show that he's here at Real Madrid. He just signed a new contract with goal, with assists, and a lot of dynamism up front. Rodrygo, once again, being important for Real Madrid. It was definitely a very good option after Ancelotti decided to bring him again in the 11 start. It's been a little bit of controversy between the two of them, but today, once again, with 2 goals and another assist, was fantastic. So I think that all look pretty good for Real Madrid, trying to chase Girona, only 2 points behind. But from Valencia, very young team. I was expecting a little bit more, but today it was all about Real Madrid. So great result for Ancelotti's team.
So, this was a great match, a good football match for Real Madrid fan when even Luis Garcia praises Real Madrid. If you look at Real Madrid's first goal, what an amazing goal by Carvajal. It's not a goal you expect from Carvajal, but sometimes it happens. Second goal, amazing cross by Rodrygo and amazing chest goal by Vinicius Junior. Third goal, another fantastic goal by Vinicius Junior. In this match, he was unstoppable. The placement for this goal was just perfect. And then it's all about Rodrygo. Rodrygo scored 2 goals and got 2 assists. Deserved so much. As I said in my last match reaction that once these 2 players are their top form, it's very difficult to stop them.
Vinicius Junior, of course, has set the bar really high over the last couple of seasons. Yet his first 11 games, we just see him score 3 goals with 2 assists. Last 2 games, he's matched it. 3 goals, and here it comes. Stupid question time. Oh. Is Vinny better without Jude Bellingham on the pitch?
You need a bigger trumpet to announce that question.
It was a trombone, actually.
Listen, the coat rack's over there. Go and get your coat and leave the building. What did I say after the Clásico? He needs to get his head in the game, right? And I know he gets some rough treatment on the field and off it, but he needs to concentrate on what he's good at. Not trying to referee the game that he did against Barcelona, trying to, just stopping play when somebody challenged him and looking to the ref. This is the good side of him. And how he linked up with Rodrygo today was excellent. But the whole team, Camavinga, I thought Camavinga was outstanding. Real Madrid 1 to 11 were pretty good. But one word of caution. Real Madrid were really good today, but that was aided and abetted by some really poor defending.
So here I have to pause to discuss some of the important points that came out. For example, Vinicius' form. When Vinicius focuses on the field, not off the field antics, he's one of the best players in the world. Also regarding today's performance, I think it was a great match. The way we played was scintillating. I would say it's beautiful football. This is how every Real Madrid fan wants to see us to play. Although I would say this, in first half, Valencia could score a few goals, especially those are good saves by Lunin. Lunin was fantastic in last 2 matches.
By Valencia, really poor. You can't stand off these guys. You can't allow Kroos to pass the ball. You can't allow Carvajal that amount of space. You can't not challenge on the edge of the box when Vinicius is taking shots or pick him up from cross balls into the box. And that was the big difference, particularly for 45 minutes. Real Madrid were clinical, and that guy, Duro...
that guy, as if I own him or something.
Well, we're talking about him because he had 3 really good chances in the first half to put some pressure on, to make the home fans restless. He didn't do that, and Real Madrid took advantage. But that first 4 minutes of the second half, that was it. Just game was over.
So here I have to agree with Craig that Valencia was poor at defending as well as attacking. But at the same time, Real Madrid was really good at offense. These three players combo, Vinicius, Rodrygo and Brahim, worked pretty well. Even in last match, we have seen that these three players had good chemistry. For some reason, when Bellingham plays, we don't see this kind of chemistry between Vinicius and Rodrygo. However, last two matches, when Bellingham could not play, we saw that the chemistry between these two players are far better. Now, it could be due to a lot of reasons. First of all, it could be that the way Bellingham plays, the way we have employed a role for Bellingham, that affects especially both Vinicius and Rodrygo's play style. And for me, it's not a big deal. As long as we score goals, as long as we win, I'm good. And today, what I also like is about our dominance at midfield, as well as the way we played. Whenever we had the ball, we did not try to slow the tempo. We played kind of fast football. We tried to create chance. And as a result, we scored 5 goals. When is the last time Real Madrid scored 5 goals? Honestly, I forgot. Also, let's discuss a little bit about our players' performance. First of all, Vinicius Junior, who got man of the match. Again, today, the man of the match, it could be either Rodrygo or Vinicius Junior. I think both players deserved man of the match, but however, they gave it to Vinicius Junior. Again, I don't disagree necessarily because I think today Vinicius was so much fun to watch. At first half especially, he totally rattled Valencia defense. In fact, I would argue that many times when he had the chance to pass, there's no one to help him. If he would get a little bit more support, I would say we could score more goals. And then Rodrygo, 2 goals and 2 vital assists. Again, I was very critical of Rodrygo's form this season. However, from last match, this is the old vintage Rodrygo that every Madridista wants to see. Not only he scored 2 goals and 2 assists, he also created the most amount of chance today. One of the important questions a lot of fans ask, if Bellingham gets injured or if Bellingham doesn't score goals for Madrid, who are going to score for Madrid? And today, and even last match, we got the answer. These 2 players can score goals, and because of their performance, we're going to international break with high note. And our third best player today was none other than Camavinga. Another insane performance at midfield, playing as a DM because of Tchouaméni's injured, but he showed that he's not just here just to make a number. This is the definition of midfield dominance. Insane recovery and insane tackles, and you can ask more from Camavinga. Not only that he was defensively solid, he was also involved in a lot of important chance creations today. And Camavinga's insane performance tells us one thing. Whenever Tchouaméni is also available, at DM position, it has to be either Tchouaméni or Camavinga. It doesn't have to be Kroos at this position. Another player whose performance I liked today a lot is Ferland Mendy. He was defensively very rock solid, and I would say this, he solidified his position. And honestly, if we want to win big titles, Mendy has to be his best. Additionally, Brahim was good today. However, one thing I would say that at times, he tries to dribble a lot. He tries to keep the ball when it's not necessary. I think at times what he could do instead, try to find a pass, try to look for other players and do something rather than keeping the ball at feet all the time. Because whenever he does that, he has 2 or 3 players and it's not always easy to dribble 2 or 3 players. Anyway, 3 huge points and a great performance today. And let me know, what did you think about our performance today?